In 2022, The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, rebooted the franchise by introducing a grounded, gritty Gotham City filled with notable villains like the Riddler, the Penguin, and Carmine Falcone. Now, HBO's The Penguin, a spin-off series, continues exploring Gotham's underworld, focusing on street-level crime rather than the larger-than-life conflicts that involve Batman. However, the show has now introduced a lesser-known member of Batman's rogues gallery, the villain Magpie. In the fourth episode, the focus shifts to Sophia Falcone, further fleshing out her backstory with flashbacks to her days alongside her brother Alberto and father Carmine Falcone. But beyond these character developments, the episode reveals Sophia's tragic history, including her wrongful imprisonment in Arkham State Hospital after discovering that her father was the hangman who killed her mother. Here, the audience is introduced to Magpie, an obscure villain from DC Comics. Who is Magpie in DC Comics? Magpie, whose real name is Margaret Pye, first appeared in The Man of Steel No. 3 in 1986, created by John Byrne. Originally a curator at the Gotham City Museum of Antiquities, Margaret developed an obsessive love for shiny objects, which eventually led her to become a thief known as Magpie. She has crossed paths with several iconic heroes, including Batman and Superman, in her various comic book appearances. In some versions, Magpie's obsession with jewels and trinkets drives her to steal rare items, often replacing them with dangerous, booby-trapped replicas. Over time, she has also been portrayed as a gadget user, and in certain depictions, she can extend her nails into claws. Magpie has been a part of groups like the Suicide Squad, Black Lantern Corps, and the Secret Society of Supervillains. However, despite her storied comic book history, she remains relatively obscure compared to other Batman villains. Magpie's role in The Penguin. In The Penguin, Magpie plays a significant role in Sophia Falcone's story. The show introduces her as an inmate at Arkham State Hospital, where she shares a cell next to Sophia. At first, viewers might mistake her for another version of Harley Quinn due to her eagerness to befriend Sophia. But the show takes a different approach, revealing Magpie's unique character as a grounded villain, in line with the more realistic tone of Reeves' Gotham. In the episode, Magpie's actions lead to a confrontation in which Sophia is forced to kill her in a cafeteria fight. This short-lived appearance marks one of the first major live-action portrayals of Magpie outside of smaller roles in Gotham and Batwoman. In these previous portrayals, Magpie was played by Sarah Schenkkan in Gotham and Rachel Matthews in Batwoman. However, the Penguin series gives her a larger presence, adding her to the growing list of characters imprisoned within Arkham's walls. Building a grander Batman universe without Batman. The Penguin has so far been focused on the inner workings of Gotham's crime families, with characters like Sophia Falcone and Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, taking center stage. As Matt Reeves builds out his expansive Batman universe, The Penguin offers a street-level perspective of Gotham's corruption, distinct from the larger-than-life superhero drama typical of Batman stories. Showrunner Lauren LaFranc emphasizes the value of focusing on Gotham itself, unlocking different parts of the city and exploring its colorful array of characters without needing Batman at the forefront. Magpie's introduction is a perfect example of how Reeves' universe brings in lesser-known characters while keeping them grounded in reality. Although she doesn't showcase her comic book abilities like extending her nails into claws, her presence in Arkham sets the stage for further exploration of Gotham's darker, more dangerous figures. As Sophia's arc continues to develop alongside Cobblepot's rise to power, the Penguin excels at building a gritty world in which even the most obscure villains like Magpie have their moment to shine. The inclusion of Magpie in this series further expands the universe of the Batman epic crime saga, demonstrating how even small characters can add richness to Gotham's ever-growing narrative.